Hey guys, it's me. It is Monday. I did record a video yesterday, but my SD card was full and it didn't really give me a warning. So I literally did a 5-minute video in a 20-minute thing because I didn't really want to stop and redo it. So I'm just gonna keep going and just edit everything out that I don't want. And it recorded 2 minutes of me setting up and getting everything ready, and I didn't know it was done. So I was not able to get a video for today that I really wanted to do. But that kind of made me think of I'm so stressed and so frazzled with my job and with everything that's going on. So I'm making the decision of starting that stuff for my schedule, for my YouTube stuff, for January. I thought a lot about it, and it's not fair to me or to you guys where I'm not able to, and then I feel bad, and I just want everything to be perfect, and right now it's not. I'm very much contemplating quitting my job because I'm just no longer happy here. I hate it. It's getting to the point where I'm hating it every day, and that's not healthy for me. That's not good for the horses. And I think that it's time for me to move on. It's I'm sad because I very much liked this job for so long, and lately it's just not fun anymore. It's just not for me, and I am sad because I did like this job. I very much loved this job. I loved the horses. It made me calm. It made me happy. But just things lately are just not okay, and I don't know, I'm going to give it one more month, and, in that time, I'm going to be looking for another job, and if, things get better, then I'm going to stay here, but if they don't, then I'm going to leave, and, it's hard, because, I loved being here, and I, thought I was kind of part of the family, and, I know how a lot of people think that, with their job, and when I worked at NPFC, it was a family-owned business, and I, lived right next to the owner, and, talked to him a lot, and, worked with him a little bit, and it seemed like it was a very good, tight-knit coworker family, and then that kind of fell apart, and then had this job, and they were treating their coworkers like family. And that's the thing that is, good, but it's bad because then you're oh yeah, I can just get, away with stuff. And then, I'll be completely honest, there were days where I really didn't do anything. But then I would actually, do even more things the next day where I'm yeah, I slacked off on the other day, so I'm going to do a lot more today. And it's just awful because I really liked this job, and I did feel like family, and I could talk to them about things. And now it's I don't want to talk to them at all. I don't want to try and resolve what has been happening. And I checked today on my little notebook thing, there's nothing written on it. So I'm okay, I'm just gonna do my stuff, then I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna, after I'm done with the morning chores with the horses, clean the stalls and putting new things in there and all that fun stuff, and clean it a little bit that I need to clean, I'm just gonna leave. That's part of my shift. Whatever. Looked at Joe's one because I was curious to be is she bitching at him too, because he is also being not really doing everything that he needs to do, and nothing. Nothing. I'm are you fucking kidding me? It's to the point where he can get away with things that I'm not doing yet because, he's been here forever. And yet when I actually do the things that I'm needing to do, and if they're not perfect, then I get bitched at. And yet he's not doing anything. Like, I don't know, just trying not to yell, trying to be calm. But it's to the point where I resent being here. Like, I resent, like, this entire place. Because it used to be fun. It used to be amazing. And now it's just a huge bitch slap. Yeah. Bitch slap every day that I'm here. And every day I get more mad. And then I feel bad because I gave up an opportunity. I think I've said this actually a few times. But I gave up an opportunity to get even more money and even more hours. And I would honestly think that that would have been a better decision. And the only reason why I didn't take that job was because at first they're like, yeah, you can have both jobs. Like, you can keep the job on the farm. Then, but after we were talking, they're like, okay, when can you give the notice to your other job? I'm like, no, that's not what we discussed. You said I would be able to keep my job and still make it work. Because I was also doing a split shift then, where it was like 3 to 4 hours. So I would go there, do all that fun stuff, then come back and work here. And then on the weekends, if I wasn't working the weekends, then I would work there. And then in the summer, I got busier here, and then I started doing more split shifts here. And I just should have went back to there and be like, yeah, I'll work for you. And the only reason why I didn't was because I liked this job then. And I felt like I was going to betray them. But now I'm just like, I want a different job. I want a better job. I honestly just want to go back to school. That's the main point. That's like kind of one of the reasons why I'm hesitant on leaving this job. It's because I want to save up so I can go back to school. And I'm going to see with the other job because I would have gotten so much more. And I honestly regret not taking that job. If I could go back in time and tell myself to quit this job and go to that job, I would. I totally would. I would be like, you're taking this job. It's more money. It's more hours. Like, screw what you are feeling about betraying them, because in a few months, actually in a few months, well, kind of 3/4 of a year, they're going to screw you over. And they're going to make you feel like shit. And they are going to push you to that point of just having a nervous breakdown and just feeling crappy about yourself. And, like, honestly, for you guys, if you guys feel like that in your jobs, it's not worth it. It's honestly not worth it. I thought for so long about leaving NPFC that I was just going insane. And when I got this job, I'm like, I actually have a reason. Like, I have an out. And I left. And I do miss my job there. Like, I do. I liked hanging out with the customers, like talking to the customers and talking with my other coworkers. But I just wasn't happy there after a while. And it's the same with this. And it might be the same with the other job. But with the other job, I get more money. And I'll be like, I get over it. And I know this has been a long video right now, and I didn't mean for it to be. So I'm sorry. I just needed to talk and all that fun stuff. And I am sorry about the YouTube weekly schedule thing. And, like, I feel bad. I, like, did have fun. Now let's say rehearsing, because the SD card didn't want to work. Rehearsing for what I will be doing, and I will redo that one for Friday, because I'm thinking instead of Monday through Saturday, I'm just going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because that's going to just be a lot easier for me. And I'll still try and do, like, the daily vlog stuff, but I don't think it's going to be every day. It might be, I honestly don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. But, like, I want to do it, but I don't want to disappoint you guys. I want to actually do something fun. And right now, I don't know. So, I love you guys, and thank you for supporting me. And I know that I will always have this, because, like, even if not that many people watch, it's still a good stress reliever, and it's fun. And I've been saying and a lot. So, love you guys. I will see you guys later. Bye.